What's going on, everybody? Rico here. Thanks for dropping by, and today I'm going to show you what you can do with an old Cherry machine if you happen to have one laying around. Stay tuned.
Jolly good show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is my wife's Cherry Master Fruit Bonus machine, whatever you want to call it. You usually see these in convenience stores and stuff like that, but we got this one on kind of a trade deal. This machine in particular did not have any of the insides, no main board, no monitor, no anything. Just the plexiglass right here. So what I thought I would do for my wife is convert it into basically a Facebook slots machine. So she could sit in here, which is her room, and play the slots and do all the things like she likes to do. So let's see the inside of this thing and I'll show you how I did it. Okay, so starting from the top, basically what we did was got the plexiglass, I took it to a buddy, and he cut out where the clear section would be. So if we open the top and take out the plexi, you get to see what's behind it. Like I said, just cut out, you know, but the reason it's cut out is because this is a planar touchscreen monitor, and it's your regular, 4:3. It's only a 19-inch because the cutouts for these are only 19-inch. But this indeed does work. It is a touchscreen monitor, and I guess here in a minute I'll turn on the computer so we can actually see it function. But on either side you can see that I have speakers, so it sounds like all of the sound is coming from inside the box outward. I used to have them sitting up top, but it looked kind of gaudy, I guess. So we'll kick on the computer so you can see everything function. My recommendation to you, if you were going to mount your own monitor in yours, is set the monitor in here with the plexiglass where it's supposed to be covering the monitor. And the reason I say that is you can measure to where you need to cut on the plexiglass. Now, the plexiglass that we used, I didn't really care for, which is why we cut it the way we did. But we still needed to be able to touch the screen like so. Let's see, this is, where's my wife's favorites? Okay, there it is. Right, so I just touched on the screen, it's loading. We're gonna select the resolution we wanna play, press play, and it's all loaded up. We'll start with Aztec Temple. And everything works just like it should. You have your max bet, just hit it and it goes. Hit spin, it spins. Now the reason we have this keyboard here is for this, right? Turn it on, it comes on. Hit the space bar. For people that don't want to tap on the screen all the time, just hit the space bar. Now this can be done with a mouse over here also, but it takes away, I think, a little bit of the feel of the casino style, slots and just having buttons to press up here and pressing on the screen itself. So that's why we've done it with a keyboard and did it with a touch screen. Now, this particular touch screen, I want to say 20, 40 bucks on eBay. This one was in a trash heap. Not kidding, in a trash heap. And I managed to find the power cord for it, and the screen is in really, really good condition. So we'll close this back up, set it back to the way it was, and I'll show you what's in the bottom. All right, guys and gals, here we are at the bottom, and we're gonna go ahead and open this. As you can see, it still has its ticket dispenser and its dollar acceptor, bill changer, whatever you want to call it. Now this is just a little Corduo Intel, and I made it a little bit beefier so she could play Facebook slots and stuff like that, because Facebook slots is a little taxing on a very low end rig like this, and this is just a Frankenstein PC that I threw together just so she could play. But a lot of the cords and a lot of the old wires are still in here from the actual Cherry machine. So we just left them because I wasn't sure if this will ever turn into another cherry machine or not. So I just as soon leave it alone and literally cram a computer in here so we can use the slots on it. It does have a little bit of surround sound in the bottom here. You can stick your hand down in there. That's where I think the old tickets would come from, maybe. I'm not sure, but there's a big void down here, and I just put a little bit of a beefy surround sound. It's got a sub down here with those 2 satellite speakers up there. So I'm gonna show you some gameplay and then we'll wrap this up. So this is basically our slot machine from top to bottom. You've seen how we put a computer in it. You've seen how we put a monitor in it. And now we get to see how it actually functions. So with the Bluetooth keyboard, no wires, you just hit spacebar and you can sit here with a drink, maybe a snack, and just let the reels roll for the people that love to watch the reels roll, like myself. And just have a good time and just relax and be in your room and, you know, watch your TV that's over there. And it's the real slots from the real casino. We just purchased them on disc from Walmart and it worked out really, really well. The only thing that I have to add is the monitor was not that easy to install. I recommend having a friend come over with you, measure twice, cut once. We did have to take some of the old mounting for the old monitor out, and otherwise everything worked good. When you're cutting this, it gives you a little bit of leeway because there's actually 2 borders inside of this paint right here. And my buddy up the street cut it for me. He did a pretty good job on it. I cleaned it up a little bit with a file and some sandpaper, but otherwise it turned out really, really well. And if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to message me, ask away. This is a pretty easy conversion. Anybody that's got a semi-okay computer laying around with a little bit of a graphics card in it, like this has got a 1 gig in it, you can do this and have your own slot machine in your house and have all of the actual casino games on it. So let's play a little bit. So we're gonna hit max bet, which is only a $2 bet, or a $2 spin bet, and hit spin. And for somebody that doesn't want to sit here and touch the screen every time, you come down here to your keyboard and just hit spacebar and everything works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said before, if you have any questions, comments, feel free to hit me up. I'll try to help any way I can. And as always, I'm Rico, and I'll catch you in another one. Peace.